All right, let's take a look at this story now. KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Zikalala will give an update on the latest on the flood disaster following a Provincial Cabinet meeting held on Tuesday. SABC News reporter Vusi Khumalo is covering the story for us, and we cross to him right now. Vusi, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on the agenda. It's been over a month now since the deadly flood disaster. Just tell us or give us a background on what the KZN government has done since the flood disaster.
Yes, good morning. Indeed, Sihle Zikalala, the Premier of the province of KwaZulu-Natal, will indeed address the media or the public about the state of disaster in the province of KwaZulu-Natal that was declared in the first week of April or second week of April after the floods that plagued the province of KwaZulu-Natal. What will the Premier do now is that he will take the whole country into confidence about the plans that they have and also what they have done already. That will also be including some of the things that they've done, including building a number of temporary residential units. That they did promise that there will be more than 4,000 of them, because we know that more than 6,800 people that were left homeless as a result of the floods, and also more than 7,000 people who were reported to have been affected or impacted by the floods. The province of KwaZulu-Natal lost 445 people in the floods, and also a number of people have also been affected as a result. The province of KwaZulu-Natal, led by the Premier of the province, and also Kaunda, the eThekwini mayor, did say that they will be building some of these houses. Already the province is on a recovery process, trying to rebuild what has been lost already. We have seen the bridges being repaired, and also a number of infrastructure that's been damaged as a result of the floods in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We also know that especially now that the most affected businesses or sector was agriculture as well as manufacture as well. We know that the province of KwaZulu-Natal has been battling to come to terms with the floods in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. As we speak, as of now, the province is busy on a recovery plan, trying to ensure that they do ensure that everything goes back to normal, especially with regards to the electricity and water. Some of the communities are still without water, but the province did say that they've refurbished a number of water treatment plants in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, especially here in the Durban area and other surrounding areas such as Stenga, which also lost more than 30 people as a result of the floods. Well, the Premier is already here. The media briefing will be starting at about 11:45 to 12. It was scheduled to start at 11 o'clock, but due to other unforeseen circumstances, they moved to 11:45. The Premier is already here. We've already seen him already here in this at Mayville Department of Public Works in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So the Premier is here, will be also addressing the media and telling us about the progress so far that the province has already done in terms of resuscitating some of the damaged infrastructure that was left destroyed, especially with regards to the bridges and also roads that have already been eroded, and also the recovery plan of the businesses. We know that the province and also government has been holding a number of meetings with the Durban Chamber of Commerce under the umbrella of KZN Coalition, because we know that a number of business, more than 800 businesses that had already been affected. So the government of KwaZulu-Natal, in line with also the KZN Coalition promises, they will be trying to ensure that some of those businesses do rebuild their lives, so that also a number of people who lost their jobs are also getting back their jobs. They are getting back to work again, so that the province does improve on a number of things that were eroded, especially when it comes to the economic impacts in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, which has been very huge. At the moment, the estimation is that the economic impact has been 20 billion rand. We know also that the DA also released a statement last week saying that the emergency funds had not been released as yet, but national government came on to say that no, indeed, they've released 1.4 billion rand to also help the province of KwaZulu-Natal. That was also that was just an immediate relief, so that they can help those who were affected by the floods in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, with a number of people also affected. We also know that the province today, Sihle Zikalala, may also touch base on the forecast, weather forecast, weather advisory that has been released by the Department of Culture in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, saying that it does indicate that the province may have severe weather, storms, of even localized flooding. So they are saying that the KwaZulu-Natal KZN disaster management teams are also on alert to ensure that they do help those people who may be having difficulties in terms of the weather, and saying that those, especially those staying in low-lying areas, to also ensure that they are also safe in those instances. Simpiwe.
Vusi, we know that the Premier will be giving us an update on, on the latest on the flood disaster in about 20 minutes. But has there been any indication with regards to the timelines as to when the reconstruction will start?
Yeah, there's a question on everyone's lips. We are waiting with bated breath as to perhaps say the time frame as to when are they going to build these more than 4,000 houses, because 6,800 people were left homeless, and also more than 7,000 people who were already affected, and also the number of people who died as a result of the floods, 445 of them, and also those who have remained unaccounted for. As we know that many people are still missing. There are still search and rescue teams, even though half of them had gone back to their provinces, but there are still those who are searching their loved ones, trying to ensure that they do, at least recover their bodies, so that they may find closure. So the province will also be taking us into confidence to tell us when are they going to help those, especially those who are without their loved ones, who are feared have drowned, and also dead, who have not found the bodies of their loved ones, and also about the issue of the infrastructure. When are they going to repair all of this infrastructure that was destroyed in the floods? We know that Minister of Transport Fikile Mbalula was here, and also in the province, because you remember the President Ramaphosa did say that he was going to, he urged all the departments in government to ensure that they do prioritize KwaZulu-Natal. As you know, that the N3 and also the N2 was also badly or severely damaged. That's why currently there are those teams on the road as we speak, especially the N3, N2, which those costs will be carried out by SANRAL. Those teams are currently, the road is under construction and being repaired in a number of areas, especially the N3, which is one of the most critical roads in South Africa, connecting two economic hubs, Durban as well as Johannesburg. So this is currently being repaired. Even though there's a lot of traffic, people are saying that some of them are losing patience, especially with regards to N3 and N2, Umkababa and Umlazi splits. Those are the areas that also need urgent attention, but the teams are there on the road. We are also waiting the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal to tell us about the time frame as to when are they going to ensure that they do repair all of this infrastructure that was damaged by the floods in the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
And we're certainly here to get those answers from the Premier in the next 15 minutes. But I'm going to have to let you go, Vusi. Thank you so much for that update.